everyone, and welcome to another Adobe Live. We are here today with me, Rachael Presky. I'm an illustrator from the UK, and we've got Carina. Let you introduce yourself.
Hello, everyone. I'm Carina. I'm an illustrator from Austria. I'm excited being here with you today.
Yeah. And we're talking about the new updates in Adobe Fresco. So the ones that were released at Adobe Max a couple of weeks ago. And we're really excited because there's some really cool updates, especially the perspective grids we're going to talk about, motion, there's adjustment layers, and I think that's it. But we're going to watch a video, watch it now, which talks about some of these updates, and then Carina and I will go through and show you how we use them in our process and our day-to-day working.
We're really excited to share with you some new and updated features in Illustrator. Now, starting with Illustrator on the iPad, I'm going to start off with the pencil tool. I'm going to turn the smoothing all the way up because I got a pretty shaky hand, and I'm just going to draw directly over my sketch. I can start and stop when I need to, and Illustrator really smooths out my line as I go. And in just a short amount of time, I'm actually able to create my sketch as a vector path, which is just really cool because it's totally editable. So let's use Simplify Path to really smooth things out and get rid of some extra points that I don't need. I'm also going to go ahead and increase the stroke width and add rounded caps and corners to really match the style of lettering that I'm looking for. I like this. This is a great start. So what if I want to actually recreate something that's a little more complicated than that? Like say this drawing I did of a flower graphic. But instead of actually drawing it out manually, I'm going to use Illustrator on the iPad's newest feature, Vectorize. With just one button, it's going to actually analyze my sketch and turn it into a vector graphic. So I'm going to change the color. Let's rotate this a bit. I'm going to use the double modifier just to duplicate it a few times into my design. This is starting to look good, but I definitely want to add in some shapes to the background. And we're bringing over some familiar desktop features, one of which is custom brushes. So with just a few simple shapes, I made a vine brush, and I'm going to use that to add in some decorative elements to the background. Now, drawing with a brush in Illustrator really isn't that new to anyone, but doing it on the iPad is a completely different experience. So let me grab the lettering here and bring it forward. And I think I'm going to change the color so it pops a little better. Okay, let's go ahead and move to the desktop. So my file's open on the desktop. The first thing I want to do is just add a little feature to the vine brushes themselves. So I'm going to grab the spiral tool and add a few little fun curly cues here and there. Let's see, maybe one over here and another one over here. Looks pretty good. But what if I want to explore a 3D look in Illustrator? Well, we've been rebuilding and enhancing the 3D features in Illustrator, and I'm going to show you some of those features that are available today as a technology preview. So you can actually go in and take your 2D object, you can add dimension, create depth, use really precise live on-canvas controls to move and rotate. You can add lighting effects. I'm going to go ahead and add a drop shadow here. But I'm actually going to raise the height of the light source so it's a little less dramatic. And I'm going to turn on ray tracing so you can really see those high fidelity 3D effects in action. And this is a vector object, so it has a fill and a stroke. So just by simply changing the stroke color, you can see that adds a cool dimensional effect to your 3D object. I'm really digging where this is at. So now, at this point, I want to share and get feedback. So I can just copy a link here and send it to anyone I want to see the file. They'll be able to view this project on Creative Cloud on the web, which is just the perfect tool for previewing and giving feedback. I can add comments. There's a comments window here. I'm going to go ahead and use the drawing tool to actually circle a little section here. I'm just going to leave myself a note here to fix the spacing. And once I hit submit, that comment is actually attached to my Creative Cloud document. So anywhere I open up the file, I'll be able to see the comments. And when I go back to the desktop and open the new comments panel in Illustrator, I can see the comment. But now what if I want to share the file with someone else to work on it? So I can go up to invite to edit, and I can actually add another collaborator. You can open it on the desktop, or you can also open it in Illustrator on the web, which I'm really excited to show you a sneak of, and will be launching as a beta this year at Max. It's got a modern UI similar to Illustrator on the iPad, and you can see, because it's a cloud doc, my comments are actually in the file still. So I'm actually going to go ahead and fix the little spacing issue I saw earlier. I'll just move this up a little bit. And actually, I just noticed that one of these curlicues I need to adjust a little bit. So you can see that I'm actually making edits to vector paths in a web browser. So cool. So now you can see that Illustrator is really evolving to let you work in exciting new ways that allow you to really push the limits of your creativity and work super fast. We're really excited and can't wait to see what you create with what's new in Illustrator this year.
Thanks, Brian and Coy. Adobe XD keeps getting better and better. And there is so much to be excited about in Illustrator. We are sending this iconic creative tool to the web so you can work on your designs anywhere. And with Illustrator available on the web, it is so easy to share your work, gather comments, and collaborate. Illustrator on the web is launching as a private beta, so please sign up today and you can help guide us as we add more tools and features.
Hi,
Wow.
everyone. Yeah, it's amazing, isn't it?
Yeah, totally.
Have you tried the Illustrator updates yet? 'Cause-
No,
No,
to
me
be
neither.
honest.
I know.
I'm more like the Fresco girl.
Yeah, me too. I think it's really cool that you can like vectorize in the app now, though.
Yeah, it's
Really-
super helpful. Maybe sketching in Fresco and then finalizing the stuff in Illustrator.
Especially if they're like bigger format things.
Mm-hmm.
We'll see if we end up using it. Yeah, so we were thinking today to talk about kind of the perspective grids in Fresco first. Good day, nice to see you all here as well. Some usual suspects, and it's great to catch up with everyone too. So do you want to talk about how you've used perspective grids?
Yeah. I would like to work on an recent or an illustration I created recently. Maybe you saw it on my Instagram feed. It's this one. And I used the new feature with the grids to create my lettering. And I think it's super helpful if you are into hand lettering and you want to try different things, because I'm a big fan of having my own kind of style. And so it's super helpful to create your own grid and to use the perspective grids. And yeah, there are different grid types. You can use perspective or normal graph. And you have different settings like opacity, or with the perspectives, you have different vanishing points. In my case, just 1 point. I can also show 2 points. And you can.
I'm not sure if it's sharing properly. Should we show it on my screen?
Yeah, please go
I
ahead.
did a similar thing with the text as well, because I think that for me, perspective grids is what's going to be useful, and how, like, just to use them generally. I did go through actually and set up some grids. So for me, I used a 2 point and 2 vanishing points so that I could create something that would like go the other side. And then I said, you can change the vanishing points, which I thought was really, really cool. So you can move them in and out depending on what you need. And then, to get to this as well, if you haven't already used the perspective ones, normally you have the graph option, but if you just change the grid type to perspective, you can then change all the options too. And you can choose it to snap to grid, and then I've gone through and added these. Like, well, that's not the same grid because I've just changed it, isn't it? Oh no.
It's new.
Yeah. Oh well. It's because I changed the vanishing point, isn't it? I wonder if I can fix that. No, not quick enough. But yeah, so I've then you can change the density. It kind of makes more lines, would you say?
Yeah.
It's very
Yeah, somehow. Yeah.
And then I've used it in a similar way to you, that I've done some text. I've drawn the hello in the middle. It's the only thing that would pop into my head at the time. Hello. I think when I was a kid, I used to draw stuff like that.
Hello perspective grids.
Yeah, and
That's
everyone was
cool.
saying hello in the chat as well. It's perfect. So yeah, this is what I've used at perspective grids to sketch out that in a similar way. So yeah, and then I also thought that you could use it to draw houses. Yeah,
Super cool. Yeah, it's super helpful, right?
Yeah, it is. So then, because I really struggle, I think I've tried to draw this before, and then just like my mind's boggled, can't figure it out, doesn't work. Yeah, so that. Then also, I don't really like using perspective that much in my work. So I think for type, it works best for the way that I work. Did you say a similar thing?
Yeah, totally agree.
Yeah,
but I think it's super helpful if you want to draw some architecture pieces or rooms or.
Yeah, that's true actually. Good point. Do you know if we could get iPad back?
Yay, it's back. I think so. Yay. I hope so.
Yeah.
So for this piece, I used a perspective grid with one vanishing point. So to have kind of build my own grid for my letters. So, and this was my messy sketch. So
it's not messy at all.
Yeah, a little bit.
Let's see mine. I'll show you in a minute, actually.
And yeah. And I also created 2 circles to keep everything round and aligned. And yeah, that's it for this piece. But I think there are a lot of possibilities to work with them.
Yeah. So I think actually you can use the ruler as well, can't you? Let me just.
Yeah. It's also super helpful.
Yeah. I think that's how I drew this one, is that I had the perspective grids on. I'm going to get rid of this layer and use the ruler. If you click the little cube, it changes the ruler to be within the perspective grid, and then you can just draw along it. It's just so easy.
It's super cool and super helpful.
So helpful.
Amazing feature.
Yeah, and then I can, in a similar way, draw the houses again. Hypergrids. Like that. And then just draw some little houses. I live in a terrace as well, so it's just like my street. Get rid of that bit. But yeah, really simple.
Yeah. And I think the most exciting new feature is...
we're all waiting to talk about it, aren't we? I agree.
Animation.
Yeah.
Yay. So
this is the most exciting part.
Yeah, I'm so excited. And of course I tried it.
I tried it as soon as they said this. I was like, right, I've got to do it. Get my baby to bed.
Yeah, no sleep today.
Yeah. Go to sleep, quick.
So I can show you an old illustration where I tried to use the newest frame by frame animation. And just to show you very quick how it works. And it's a simple... my iPad is so lazy today. I think
having a nap.
So, but now you can see it, right? Cool. Yeah, maybe it's because the file size is very big. Oopsie. So, it's just a simple 4 frames animation, and it creates a very nice look. I think so. It's just a small star animation and some wavy hairs and just the blinking eyes. And it's super easy.
Yeah, It looks so good as well. It's so like nice that it's so simple just to pull it over and it's done. And then Emma's saying as well, for so long I was like sketching out each frame in Fresco and then pulling it over to Photoshop on my desk.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, so much.
I remember your session with the coffee cup.
Yeah. And it just took and I was like, oh my God, but it works. It does the same. But now it's like, oh my God, I can just play it. And it's easy.
It's super easy.
Yeah, it was awesome. Hopefully they listen to me, but we don't. Maybe they do. But yeah. So some of you guys have created some animations already, which is awesome. I will have to do a coffee cup again this time because I had a baby that was awake all night and I really needed coffee this morning. So it's not the best preparation. I was just going to show as well. This was what I did. Like as soon as I was like, animation, amazing. I jumped in and this was my little stick person frame by frame animation I did. It was like, yay, we've got animation.
Yeah, but super cool.
Yeah, it's really sad, isn't it? But then I will use this to like create a proper animation. I'm going to find it.
And I think it's always good to have some kind of movement sketch.
Yeah, exactly. I find it a lot easier to do it like that. And then I actually did, let me hide this one. I did sketch, this is the ugly. There you go.
Yeah, I love this one. I saw it on your Instagram
I did it
feed.
all. I did it all like sketched out each frame as well. And I did so from that first sketch, I messed about with it a bit more. But it's only 6 frames.
Yeah.
And it pings in a loop.
It's not that much.
No, it isn't.
It's super cool.
I've done it in a boomerang. So I just had to draw 6 and it goes back on itself as 12. So it's great. Wonderful. Easy.
Yeah, easy. So what are we going to do today?
Yeah. So today I was thinking about looking at some of the options that we can do. So there's some other weird things on my iPad at the moment. Because there's 2 ways of animating as well in Fresco. So you can do the frame by frame, but there's also paths. And I thought I was looking at an old illustration I did on a live, maybe last year. I think it was about a year ago. Oh yeah, no. November 2020, almost exactly a year ago. And I was thinking about things that I could do to animate this with paths, just to make it like do something fun with it. And I guess you guys could do similar thing, look at your illustrations and see if there's anything that you could animate in it. That was literally all that went through my head. And I was like, oh, that's pretty cool. So I've created this little leaf moving.
Oh, it's so nice.
And this is the most simple thing to do. And I'll show you how to do it because it's just so easy. But I need to, so I've separated some of these leaves here. Firstly, this is that, you can see the layer. I separated some of them. I don't need all of them actually for this because they're going to be animated. And I'm going to animate these 4. So I've already done one of them. And all I did for this part, which is the most simple, just so easy, is use a thing, so it's just floating down to the ground like this. And you see it just does it for you. Easy.
That's so nice. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And then if you change the frames, it slows it down, speeds it up. I think I had the other one a bit quicker, I can't remember, but I'll have a look in a minute. I added multiples of them and scattered them a bit. And then it
That's
kind of
also a cool feature to add multiples. Yeah.
And it just randomizes it and it's done.
So cool.
Easy. So I can then just do it to all the other layers. Maybe make that one a bit wider. Do a similar thing here. Oh, slow it down a lot. Because leaves move quite slowly, don't they? And then I do the last one, and then we're all good. It's crazy.
Yeah, it looks so nice. Such a nice effect.
Yeah, it is amazing, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
God.
It's also a nice way to somehow pimp your old illustrations.
Yeah, exactly. Especially like this is an autumn one. It's relevant at this time of year every year.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I'm not pregnant again, thankfully. I'll move this down. Okay. Now see. We can play them. I mean, I've gone a bit mad on these, but there you go. Just animated an old image. There's some stuff missing at the top, but it's quite simple, which is nice.
Super nice.
I mean, I would change it a bit, but I mean, we do have an hour and a half, so. Yeah, Sandrine saying how many layers do I have? There's a lot. It's kind of organised, not that organised. There's a lot of layers in here. We'll pretend they don't exist. There you go. Oh,
Super
right.
windy right now in your drawing.
Pardon?
It's super windy.
Yeah, it is.
It looks super windy right now. But what are we going to do today?
Again, we're going to animate some things. This is
Some
a sketch that I've done.
special things.
This
Yeah,
is a sketch I've
because-
done. And it's a girl surfing, which is Sean saying not pregnant again, thankfully, first time quote for Adobe Live. Yes. Anyway. Yeah, I'm gonna try and animate the kind of the surf. And Emma's saying any announcements on Adobe Live from now on.
Not from my side.
It's not going to be for a long time on my side either. This one is enough. Yeah, so for me, I'm going to be animating away.
Super
Hopefully
cool.
going over the screen at some point. We'll see
Yeah.
how far I get with that.
Sounds fun.
How about, what are you going to do?
I would love to. I have to switch off the grids. So, like I said before, I would like to animate this older piece. I thought about maybe a blinking eye, like kind of follow your vision. And then maybe coming out from a, I don't know, blue screen or something like this. We will see.
Sounds cool.
Yeah.
Better get started then.
Yeah, let's do it.
Cool. Oh, Sandrine said we can still have another dog. But see, we did have, my baby learnt to crawl yesterday, which is very stressful. Now we have to move everything around the house. So,
Oh yeah, sounds like fun.
equally why one is more than enough. All right. Sam, and I don't think I'm having another dog either. 2 is enough. Oh yeah, Emma said, can we help with the color palette? This is because we've done this before.
Good idea.
Oh. Suggestions welcome.
Yeah, always.
So I need a color for Emma's favorite game. So I need a color for the bikini and maybe the surfboard. Oliver's saying neon pink. I like that.
Would you like to have some bright colors or?
So I've been using a palette that I've saved in here. I've called it Fresco. I've just pulled these in from Adobe Capture and made them themes. So I've been using this palette quite a lot recently, which is like it's probably themed around the season. Salmon, which Tim's suggesting already. Maroon.
Yeah.
This is like the color palette I've been using generally across my work, but it changes. So this is
You have to get out of your comfort zone.
Yeah, this was the one I was using last week. So, whatever. We're gonna so go for it. Suggestions. I like neon pink anyway.
Oh wow, yeah. Pink and orange. Such a nice combo.
Yeah. Mint green, yeah, I'm a big fan of that too.
Maybe I try some orange as well.
Does anyone else do this? Like name all their things the same? So I've just got like Fresco. Like which one am I looking at? I need to organize myself a bit better. Yeah, everyone's just naming my usual color palette. I don't have a problem with that.
And did you check out the new fall brushes as well?
Oh yeah, I have done. I mean, so is there any that you really like? I'm going to use this pen brush.
Yeah, I like the smooth hatch.
Smooth hatch. Oh, I haven't tried that.
Can show it.
Oh, that's nice.
To you, because it's like this handmade crayon style.
Yeah. Well, that's lovely. Yeah. I might use that. Copy. I think because I always generally use a pencil, I was going to stick to what I know, which is trying to get out of our colour scheme. And then I'm just using a very similar one. I might, try something else. I just said try something else and I went for a different pencil. It's going well. Oh gosh, anyone got any suggestions of the 4 brushes? Sundry's suggesting clean as a whistle. Tim says egg brush, right. Egg brush 1 or egg brush 2? Okay. I'm going to drop it a bit. Oh, this is a bit more, I don't know how to, what's the word? Hello brush, thank you. This is a bit more responsive than the pencil that I normally use. So like the pressure is, if you put loads of pressure on, it creates the stronger brush. Sorry, I'm trying to concentrate. Losing my words. Right.
Yeah, maybe you have to draw a coffee cup.
Yeah, I think I need it. I could have ordered one.
Coffee cup on a surfboard.
Oh, go
would be fun too.
Can you imagine? You can get yeah. Unless she had one of the cups with the lids on. Like a sippy cup. They're in my life a lot of them. Yeah, does anyone have any questions about the new features? Emma wants to know how you're getting on. How's it going, Carina?
So I'm trying to create this overall coverage.
Oh, cool.
So now I have to, because I want to have this very smooth, how can I describe this? It's some kind of blobs coming and covering the illustration. Yeah. So I have to do a lot of frame by frame work right now, but it's easy because I can just duplicate the frames
Oh, right.
And then take away more and more of the orange.
Oh, wow, that's a clever way of doing it. I was trying to figure out how people did that earlier. I know this is awful because I can animate stuff, but I never try these. Honest, you've made it so simple.
We will see.
Ah,
But that's a good thing about Adobe Live. You can try new things,
yeah.
get feedback, explore, play.
Yeah.
That's fun. It should be fun.
Yeah, of course. Wouldn't do it if it wasn't fun, would we?
No, never. Yeah, Sean says old school masking. That's true.
Yeah.
But I love, I love this effect.
It's really simple as well, which is good. Is anyone else drawing along or doing any animations or illustrations even? No. Oh, Maddie's here. Hi, Maddie.
Oh, hi.
This is great. Full team. No, sorry. I should have really drawn this first. I was like, we've got an hour and a half. I'll have plenty of time to draw it and then animate it too.
Yeah.
Done it on my own. Every time.
Yeah, running out of time. But Rachel, what was your personal highlight from Next?
Well, I personally, from a personal note, I did some speaking, which is very cool. So that
And
on
how
a
was it?
like, I loved it. I loved Adobe Max. It's the best thing ever. Like last year, we were watching it in the evenings, like it was TV. Like it was the coolest thing. And this year, I have a baby, so it wasn't so exciting. So I like watched all of the Fresco stuff. There's a load of stuff that I've still got like saved to watch as well. Because I'm like, I'm not going to watch it now. I'm going to save it for later. Keep it going for years. So yeah, how about you? What was yours? Obviously all the Fresco updates though. This is all that matters to me.
Yeah, I watched the Fresco session with Melanie and Tim.
Yeah, I
I
watched
was
it.
like, oh my God, I have to try it.
Yeah.
Everything now. And
That was mine.
I like the session of Lacey Jordan a lot. She was talking about her personal growth and her personal career and how she switched plans, and it was very inspirational and
Who was
very
that one?
nice. Lacey Jordan.
Lacey Jordan. I don't know if I watched that one, but I saw Mary Lou Fulver.
Ah, yeah, also great, right?
I'm obsessed with her work. It made me even more obsessed with it, and like the way that she thinks behind her work. I find that fascinating. That's my favorite. You've reminded me.
Yeah, her work is super cool with all the female characters and the bright colors.
Yeah, they're amazing. And she can use them everywhere. So I'm like, I need to get more of this. It's very inspirational, all of it, I think. And awesome to see like the superstars.
Yeah.
Have a look at what everyone's chatting. Yeah, Emma says, I know what Rachel's watching when she can't sleep at 3. That's true. There you go. I'm watching live. I'm saving them all up. And then, can we do pet portraits? Yes. Definitely. Although mine always look the same. My dogs will always look like they're not as furry as they are. I need to learn how to do furry dog portraits. sad, isn't it? I managed to ditch them today as well. They were I was expecting big barks.
I remember your animation where it goes from cat to dog.
Yeah.
It was also quite fun.
Yeah, that was I did that a while ago. But I was trying to like figure out how to transition between stuff, and actually it wasn't as hard as I thought it was going to be. I just it's quite a nice. So for that one as well, I drew like my style frames of the cat and the dog, and then I did what the transition would be in the middle, and then just filled the frames up in between. And that was
cool.
Easy. Maybe I'll have to transition from one of my dogs to the other. Like, literally all it is they slightly different colours. So it wouldn't be that complicated.
Yeah, but it's super fun.
Yeah, I think like the walking cycles and stuff in animation. We were talking about this the other day, weren't we? Are really hard. So I can't imagine trying to draw animals walking as well.
Yeah, I think it's hard.
Yeah.
But it depends on the style. Or I think it depends on the style. But if you keep it very realistic, or if you want to keep it very realistic, then it's very hard.
True. I think there's too many things to think about a lot of the time as well.
Yeah.
I'm going for the hot pink. Whoever suggested the hot pink bikini.
Yay, pink!
I know, I like pink. Is that a hot pink? We'll go with it. I need to get this done quicker. Treating it like it's just entertainment for me. What am I doing? I think the sea is going to have to be blue, isn't it?
Yeah.
Unless it
Some kind of blue.
Yeah. Well, I was
Kim
just
suggested dark blue.
Yeah, that's true. I was thinking of a really bright one. That's a good idea.
Yeah, would match the bikini better.
Yeah, good point.
To make it more pop.
Look at this. So useful. I always fill in like the extra bits. I know there's a way of doing this. Tim always tells me, but I can never get it to be like perfect around the edges of when you fill stuff in with a brush that's quite textured. So I still go back in and do a little colour. Doesn't matter.
But you can change it within the filling tool.
Yeah, I think it's the tolerance or something, isn't it, in here?
Okay.
Colour margin. I'll have a look for the next bit. Because it's a different brush to what I normally use.
Oh, wow.
Going full hot pink. She looks pretty cool. Draw some hair. I might animate the hair maybe as well.
Yeah, some wavy hair.
I always find it really hard to get like a flow motion when I do it frame by frame. Just gonna fill this. Ah, it's better. Nope, too much. Okay, that'll do. Cool. Anyone got any suggestions for the surfboard? Colours, I mean.
Orange? Pumpkin orange?
Orange.
Yay.
Blue, Tim. The background's blue. Ooh. Who says the background has to be? It's true. I was thinking this could be like a statement about climate change and plastic in the ocean, but I think we're getting a bit too deep. I'll just draw a pretty picture for today. Do you like, that was something else I watched at Max actually. Some of the things, and I've got them saved. I feel like there was a couple about activism, art as activism. Do you ever do anything, like do you, in your work?
It's very important for me to always show strong women.
Yeah.
And to have this sense of togetherness.
Cool.
Just to but there's so much to talk about and to include, and also to keep it in mind that we can just grow and learn from each other, and not when we are looking in the same direction, right? Like not against,
not competing. So I like that's because you've been involved in some like, well, I think you were the idea behind the creative coffee morning.
No, not directly, but yeah, but it's a fun thing because I'm now more active on Twitter because I'm super tired of Instagram and I don't like TikTok so much.
Okay.
And it's funny because you get a different kind of information on this platform.
Okay.
And there were some, I don't know, I found this conversation going on, starting at a thread from Creative Boom. And there were some girls asking for advice, how to keep some kind of fun routine when you're working alone at home or in your studio, and how to connect with others. And that's one thing I started to do, to have some kind of creative coffee breaks with friends or fellow illustrators, or just to talk about just, I don't know, half an hour or maybe longer, sometimes just 10 minutes, and to talk about things that are in your mind, or to talk about work or problems or personal stuff. And it changes so much how you structure your day, and it's an instant mood booster as well.
Cool.
And it's super cool.
I need to get involved in it.
Yeah, do it. It's fun. Or we can have some creative coffee breaks.
Need it sometimes, don't you?
Yeah.
Although, still trying to ditch the baby. I'm joking. Should have to come.
And also sometimes it's super helpful, because when you feel stuck, or you want to get some feedback or honest feedback, or you have to talk about, I don't know, pricing or negotiating, then it's very helpful to have some like-minded people.
That's good idea. I did actually, like, recently I was really struggling to price something, and that would have been really helpful. Because I was like, what, how am I meant to price this for someone? But I just made it up, and then it would have been a lot easier. I'd have been able to ask someone what they thought. I think I'm almost at a point where I can animate them. Actually, I'm gonna put this one behind.
So,
how's yours going?
Yeah, I'm almost done with the bubbles. Just about to finish it. It has this nice effect. Can you see it?
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That's really cool.
And it's just 8 frames. I'm going to duplicate the last one. And then in the end, we have this blinking eye. I hope so.
Yeah. We've still got loads of time. It's fine. 40 minutes. This is why I'm being slow. No. Cool. So I have got my base lady. She needs some details. One sec. I'll be really quick. And then we're saying, I've got loads of time. This is what my husband always tells me this. Before we go out the house, we were saying, we've got loads of time. And then we don't have loads of time by the time we have to leave.
Yeah, I know the struggle. It's always the same.
Every time. Right. I was drawing lines to like define the edges of stuff. Oh, she looks quite cool. Surfer dude. I mean, surfer lady.
Yeah, I like the orange surfboard.
Yeah.
It's a nice contrast.
Yeah. The dark sea as well.
It's nice.
Yeah, Sean's saying, can you adjust his frame rate? You can, yeah. Do you want to show how you can do that? See, as you've got here. So show how to change the frame rate on there.
Yeah.
So
I can. I just have to finish this and then now I can show it. In the settings, you can change the frame rate. And yeah, I switched on the onion skinning so that I can see the layers underneath. And we can make it faster or slower and play around with the speed. Oh, sorry, that was just for the onion skinning. Speed is on the top. Underneath the motion settings. So now it's super fast. Now it's super slow.
cool.
Yeah, you can play around.
That's
Whatever
nice.
you want to create. Yeah, super nice.
Yeah, I think sometimes I get so like in my head, I was thinking about this earlier. I was trying to draw something like trying to simulate this wave maybe going over the top of the lane.
Yeah.
Sean says thank you. And sorry, this is me like, oh wait. And then I was, like I said, drew it, and then I was like, that's too quick. And it was really stressing me out. It's quite nice when you can just adjust the
Yeah, and
frame
it's
rate.
super easy because in After Effects or Photoshop, it's not so easy because then you have to change the drawing maybe, and when you have everything within one app, it's super helpful to
Yeah,
have
I
the
agree.
simple and small settings you can change. Super nice. Super nice. So
Again, animate these ones. So I'm going to do a similar thing. Am I? Let's do this one. So normally I'd just like, so how, oh right, now I don't need to think about how a surfer would surf. So the waves are going to go up and down a bit, and then they're going to go over the top, aren't they? Right.
But you can mix a path and frame by frame animation.
True.
Maybe that's a good point.
Trying to think about how I'd do it.
I'm waiting for the shark in the back. biting in the surfboard.
Oh, dear. Maybe I just get a shark to eat her. That's a bit harsh, though, isn't it?
Yeah.
Maybe not. Maybe. I wonder if I could animate these as a path, actually, like these lines here. Let me see if I could do that. And just drew. I'm gonna try it. I've not tried it.
Yeah,
before.
try it. Let's see.
So if I did a little line here, created a path like this. Oh, it just looks like a little slug.
So I'm done with the bubbles.
With the wobbles. Ooh.
Bubbles.
I'll try and figure out how to do this bit first while you're showing.
Yeah, it's 12 frames. Took
Okay.
me 12 frames. And now I'm going to work on the eye. I think it's also nice to have this kind of effect when you maybe have a photo or
Yeah.
something to announce underneath.
You could do that as a photo
Mm-hmm.
generally, couldn't you?
Yeah, sure.
Ooh,
So now,
my little worm is not working. I think I need to rethink this. Stop moving. Right, if I drew a line. The part along the side. Oh gosh, that's gonna be funny. I don't know if it's gonna work along a path. Oh. Maybe play aligned path and scattering. Okay, right. I did think, one sec. Let's go back to the other little one. I was thinking maybe that you could duplicate this and then it would go along the path, but that's not worked. Let's put this in. Path, settings, effects. So good thing, play. Make it pop. Great. Let me play with aligned path and scattering. So I did think about adding multiples. Oh, aligned path. You guys are geniuses. We can randomize them a bit. Oh no. Oh, that almost worked. Except for the. That works. Genius. Look at it. Scatter it a bit. Oh, they're kind of going around.
cool.
I might need to try and do it again, but that works as like a waves. Oh, wow, my mind is blown. It's crazy.
Super cool.
It is super cool.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Pause that. We'll try again. We're very excited about this now. Everyone's like, cool.
Boom, boom.
You could just hide the starting point with another layer. That's a good idea. Okay, I'm going to try it again. Just do like a little. Like this kind of. Shorter scale like this. And then I'll move. I think the path, the reason it was wiggling at the bottom is because my line probably wasn't that straight. Okay, I'm going to try this again. Line to the path. Scatter, add multiples. Oh, look at that.
Oh, nice.
What? That is the coolest thing. Right. The other day I was like, I don't understand how that would work. It does.
Super
Can't
cool.
believe it. Well, that's made my life a lot easier. I don't have to draw the frames as well. Cool. Yeah. Sorry, I'm just playing around with some of the other effects. Do you ever do that? Just think, oh, what will happen here if I do this? Have this guide thing. Oh, I'm just amazed. I could watch that all day. I wonder if you can duplicate like the frame and just move it. Oh, it's gone a bit quick. What have I done? No, it's going so well. Sorry, we're not talking. Just no, that slows it. Okay, that looks. I might just draw like a similar thing for the other ones. Oh, nice. Oh, I'm very happy now. Learned something new as well. It's always good, isn't it? I did a long line maybe. See what I mean? I can't draw a straight line. And then do another path. The lined path. That one's a bit wonky. It doesn't work so well when the line's straight. The line's longer even. Okay, maybe not. Okay. Let's try that again. Add another one. Another little line. And then add a path. Oh, that path's too short. There's one. Add more. What have I done? Do you ever talk to yourself when you're working as well? So I do that so much. Hey. I wonder if I add more and then scatter even more. I wonder, can we move the... Oh gosh. Look. It's all going. Okay, that was it. Oh, nice.
Super nice.
Sorry, this is my mind being blown as well. I can't believe it's working so well.
It also creates a new perspective. Like,
Yeah. Might do
cool.
that for the little one. I didn't know you could add
Exciting.
extra paths within it, the same thing as well. Wonderful. Right. Let's pause that one. Let me go back to this one. I can do this. I'm just trying to some extras, see what happens. I think it's enough. I'm being a bit too much of a maximalist there. Does it look like waves? I think I've gone a bit too far. That does. There you go, some waves. Quite happy. Right, okay. So back to the other thing I was doing. I think I just got a bit overexcited by that, sorry. And then, so for this one, I'm gonna just do the wave a little bit. So it moves a tiny bit backwards and forwards. And then engulf everything. I'm tempted to use a similar way that you've done it. It feels a bit. What's the other brush you said you like? The smooth hatch. duplicate the frame.
So
Oh, okay. How's the eye coming?
I'm working on it.
You do. So how are you animating it to shut? You're doing like a half shut and then close?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm trying to create a slow movement. Yeah, so now it's like about to draw the eye half open.
Cool.
Yeah, I hope that works. We will see. So it will work. Some kind of blue eyeshadow.
Yeah.
So
I'm just cutting through. Don't know if I want this to be jumpy or not, because it looks. That's a little too jumpy.
too jumpy.
Using a different brush, the edges look a bit funny. What's it gonna do? Oh, I've got like onion skins on. How many? Do you use onion skins? No, when you're animating. I can't see, sorry. Have you been using the onion skins? So
yeah. I'm sorry, I was totally into my animation project.
It takes a lot of concentration, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, just add a couple more of these.
So, okay. It's a little bit bumpy.
What am I doing? Oh no. Oh yeah. Oh gosh, what am I doing? So now I'm using the onion skins. I'm really confused with what I've done. Right. I'm just gonna do it. Stressful.
No.
Yeah. Cool. So I think I'm going to do the next. Okay, now I'm going to animate this one.
So we still have about 20 minutes, right?
Yeah. Now I'm like, oh, I've got to rush. I'm not sure how good this is going to look at the end. No, oh, it's going to look great. Right, quick. Have you got much left to do? Yours, Carina? Concentrating.
Yeah, yeah, totally concentrated. Totally in my zone.
It's hard to think.
But it's so much fun, right? Once you start.
Yeah, so much fun.
Endless possibilities.
Once your work starts to move, it's crazy.
Yeah, I love it. And then you want to try different things. And then you want to add this and that.
Exactly. I agree.
Yeah.
It's moving. We have a moving piece. I'm not sure if it looks like she's surfing, but oh well. Move her hair a bit as well. I like your way of like duplicating the frame. I haven't used that. I'm going to use it more, I think.
Duplicate frame.
Yeah.
I think it's the easiest way to create this frame by frame animation style.
Okay.
So, and it's saving so much time, right?
Yeah. I think it's because I'd always just redraw it.
Mm-hmm.
I quite like actually the effect it has sometimes when you redraw stuff. But it depends what. Like this one is fine to do that. I'm not going for like a really hand-drawn look anyway.
Tim says, I feel like we need tense music for the final minutes. Yeah, please.
I can do it. It's Tim on it. Of course he is. Rhubarb and custard wobbly animal. Right. Last one. I'm only doing 5 frames for the water for now. Because I don't have time.
Yeah, why not? Start new projects.
Yeah. Do a whole new one. You know. The hair's going. The wave's going. Does she look like she's surfing? I'm not sure. I think that'll do. Cool. Now I'm going to animate this wave. Oh, we can do it. I know we can. Tense music. Is it on? Is it on? Got it.
Yeah.
Like a Wild West.
"19 minutes to go."
It could be like a competition thing.
Super fun.
Gunfire. Yeah.
I think I might need that in real life.
Come on,
Having a
get
small
to
Tim, motivation Tim in my studio, reminding me of all the stuff I have to do.
Yeah. Does he make coffee as well?
Yeah.
Nice.
So,
Yeah. Test it out. Oh. I think she looks like she's surfing. Not sure. We'll see. What does everyone think? Is she surfing? This needs to go. Look at above. Oh dear, that would look better. Because of tweaks. Oh gosh, don't do that. Sorry, talking to myself. Right, can be quick. Oh, legs. So go over the legs. Thank you.
Okay, works for me. But I need this to be more realistic somehow.
What are you trying to do?
I would like to have some kind of more natural look. What do you
I think
think?
that looks really cool.
Yeah,
Yeah.
maybe I can add a little star.
Yeah. That'd be nice.
Because I want to add some sound in the end.
Sound?
Well, maybe.
Oh,
I don't know. Melanie. Melanie made something with sound and it looks super nice having a video with sound. Yeah, okie dokie. So 12 frames. So I need here also 12 frames.
Did she add? I assume she didn't add video in Fresco.
Pardon?
Did she add video in Fresco?
A video?
No, the video, the sound. Oh my gosh.
I know she does it with Adobe Rush, I guess.
A Rush. Oh. I don't think you can add sound in Fresco. You have to pull it over to something else.
Yeah.
Rush is easy as well, though, isn't it? Rush on the iPad.
Totally.
It's awesome.
And it's also fun.
Yeah. It when you have sound, it makes it so like more real. That's really cool. Might have to try that.
Yes. So many things to explore.
What have I done? Oh god. Don't crash on me. It's fun. It's all good.
Please don't cry.
I think it's gonna die in a minute.
No.
I haven't had this happen before.
Oh, it looks good.
Looks like she's surfing, maybe?
Yay!
I was gonna do the big wave. But I think my laptop, my iPad's. Oh, there you go. Oh, phew. That was stressful then. I thought I was gonna die. The loading animation is so realistic. With that skill, Tim.
No, it looks quite good.
Right. I'm gonna add some more. Oh, if I do that. Wondering. I'm trying to figure out if I need foam at the tip of the surfboard. Yes. Thing is, I was thinking of trying to do a wave. I'm wondering if I add extra frames to one thing to do it like at the end of the sequence.
Yeah.
Will the rest of it still keep animating like backwards and forwards? For a tiny fish jumping, that's easier.
Yeah.
Let's do that.
Super cute. Coming out of the wave.
Love that. That's wonderful. How long have we got? 10 minutes. Come on.
Oh no.
We can do it. We can add a fish.
Yeah.
What yours coming?
Sure.
Serious business now. Fringes out the way. Put my hair
No
up
talking.
properly. No talking.
No talking.
Get in. Right, I'm gonna go for a mint fish because they're all mint colored, obviously.
Yeah. Mint is good.
Stop it. Well, that's quite a nice brush, actually. I might have to use that more. Oh, these full brushes are just great, aren't they? Look at that. Oh, beautiful. Here we go. He's coming out this here. Need some white. Okay. Would there be splashes? Yeah. Okay. Green. Like this really crude fit.
So, yes, it works.
Yay!
Woohoo! I'm so happy now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, look at that. So how did you do the eyes like after the animation? So you added some like what's the word? Blank frames first.
Yeah.
Like
I added the same frame all the time because both animations have the same starting point. So you have to keep that in mind. So if you want to create different movements within different layers,
yeah,
you have to create some empty or duplicate the frames you don't want to move at the same time. Yeah.
That was what
I'm so happy right now.
Yeah, that looks amazing. I love it. That was what I was just panicking about.
No.
It's not sure. Oh, we got loads of time. I was drawing these really rubbish fish. Ah. Okay.
But mint looks super good.
It's gonna be a really quick fish. So I've only got 5 frames to work with. Otherwise I have to go and draw more, which I don't have time for that.
Yeah, sure.
Oh, I don't want him to go. Oh, he needs an empty frame at the end. Oh no. What have I done? It shouldn't go backwards as well. I'll just stop boomeranging it. Do a loop. There you go. That looks pretty cool though. Yay!
Does it work?
Yeah.
Woohoo! Wow, so cute.
Lovely.
It's so easy.
With 8 minutes left. So when you did the maybe if it's that easy, maybe we'll try and engulf everything in something else. If so what you did you duplicated your the actual illustration that you've done, and then oh my brain, the word isn't coming.
So many new things.
Yeah, so I'm trying to figure out. So if I was to do like you've done, so the first bit of it, you've kind of got your illustration in the background, and then you've animated the front bit, and then you've done the bit in the background. I've had to create the frames, the first frames for the background, so that it stays there.
Yeah.
That makes sense?
So in this case, because when the orange starts, I don't want the eye to move. So I have to create just empty layers, like
Okay. So the
without movement.
so I'm wondering
So-
if I like recreate. So I do add extra.
Because you can see it here. The orange is gone at frame 12.
Okay. And you can.
So
Cool.
in this case, the movement starts at frame 12,
That's
and then it goes from 12 to 15.
I move to duplicate these. Keep my animation
Yes.
going. Duplicate. I'm still gonna keep going. Oh, right, yeah.
So if you want to have more frames or longer animations, you have to keep that in mind.
Yeah.
The various starting points. Yeah, I'm quite happy.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. Right, so
Maybe I'll add another frame for the star at the end.
then just so I'll add blank frames in. Oh, I didn't mean to do that, did I? Right, let's go back. Oh, I've gone into pregnancy yoga. What's going on?
Yeah, you have to be multitasking, right?
Yeah. Next job.
Your next job starts in 5 minutes.
Yeah.
5 minutes.
Right. You know what? Okay. And I've not just had a little break now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6 is where it needs to start, right?
Ah, but it looks so good.
I'm gonna do this one.
It's super small on my screen, but I can imagine the fish jumping.
Yeah. 6. Okay. 7. This is me doing a way, by the way. Or anyone thinks of this one now. How little frames do you think we can do? Okay. 4, I think. Still. What I'm gonna do. Oh, that's quite good. Almost. 4 minutes.
Can you play it again?
I've said that twice in this thing already. I opened the pregnancy yoga that was still there. Oh my life. It's going so well, isn't it? 6. No. I just haven't deleted the app.
Yeah, you have to be prepared.
Yeah. Wow.
Yoga is calling. I mean,
It's 2. So you've got to have the white bit of this up. There. It's not the white, is it? Right. So that one is the white? Almost.
yeah, it works. Yeah, so good. I'm super happy today.
Yay! Just play one. Done. Oh, that was stressful.
Now it's time for yoga.
Yeah. Yoga, lunch.
Calm down.
So glad that's what.
Yeah.
But yeah,
I
thanks
really
everyone.
like yours.
I
The
love
small
yours.
fish
as well.
is amazing.
Yeah. Tim's got the most genius ideas, hasn't he?
Yeah,
Okay. Oh,
totally.
cool. Everyone's saying, thanks you. Yeah. Well, thanks everyone for coming. You have a home phone. Oh dear. 2 minutes left on the. I do need to catch up on sleep. That's very true. I might have to go and have a nap next. Great idea. Well, thanks everyone for joining us.
Yeah, thanks so much. It was so much fun.
Yeah,
And
if you
I hope you guys are keen to try it.
yeah, absolutely. It's the coolest thing, and it's quite simple, as you've all seen. I've learned something new as well.
Yeah, me too. And it's super fun.
Yeah. So thanks everyone.
Thanks so much.
Bye.
Bye bye.